Hi SciChart WPF users. Today we're going to run through some basic tutorials of how to create your first SciChart surface and include some series. All of our tutorials are located under the Developers menu where it says Tutorials. If you click on here and then click through to WPF Chart Tutorials, you'll be taken to our documentation which shows you 9 tutorials that show you the basics of SciChart. The first tutorial simply walks you through creating a Visual Studio solution and referencing the SciChart DLLs. This is pretty simple to do, so we're going to do it right now in Visual Studio. We start off by creating a new WPF application. Next, we're going to use NuGet to reference the libraries. I've got the NuGet Package Manager console here, and I will type in install package SciChart. This will pull the SciChart packages down from our private NuGet feed. If you haven't already set this up, you will need to set up the NuGet feed by going into Google and typing SciChart NuGet and following the steps on this page, Getting Nightly Builds with NuGet, that shows you how to set up the NuGet feed for Visual Studio 2013 or 2015 and above. Now we're moving on to tutorial number 2, creating a SciChart surface. The SciChart surface is the root chart control in all of SciChart. This is the WPF control that you'll be adding to your applications whenever you need a chart. You can add more than one SciChart surface, you can configure them independently and link them together. In order to declare our SciChart surface, we're going to type out some XAML. Walking through the tutorial number 2, this XAML essentially means a SciChart surface is declared with an x-axis and y-axis of type numeric axis. We add some chart modifiers that add zooming and panning behavior, and we add an annotation. Let's go ahead and add this to our code. If you have ReSharper, you can press Alt and Enter to complete namespaces. If you don't have ReSharper, you will need to enter this line manually into your code to get the namespace for all of the SciChart types. Already we can see some changes in the designer window. The SciChart surface has got some grid lines, it has 2 axes with values from 0 to 10, and our axis titles are shown on the chart. The next thing we're going to add is the chart modifiers. Chart modifiers in SciChart allow you to add a number of zooming or panning or tooltip or legend behaviors into the chart. In this case, we're simply going to add rubber band zoom and zoom extents. These 2 modifiers respond to a mouse drag on the chart surface to zoom in, and zoom extents responds to double click to zoom back out. Let's go ahead and run the app and see what happens. We can see our first SciChart surface, and as you zoom in, the chart zooms, and double click does nothing at the moment because we don't have any data to zoom extents to, but it will in the next step. So let's proceed. In tutorial number 3, we talk about adding a series to a SciChart surface. Renderable series are declared in XAML. We have a number of renderable series including line, scatter, column, impulse, band, fan, digital band, bubble, etc. etc. These can be declared in the XAML, and we can set the data either in code behind or in a view model. There is also an advanced MVVM API that will allow you to bind to renderable series and declare view models in your view model. But for now, we're just going to declare these in XAML. Let's go ahead and type out this code. What we've done is added two renderable series to our chart. The fast line renderable series represents a line chart. We've given it a stroke of sort of some greeny sort of colour by the look of it. The scatter series requires a point marker. The point marker we've added is ellipse point marker. We've given it a width and a height of 7 and a fill and a stroke. We still don't render any data because we haven't added the data to our chart. So we're going to do this in code behind. SciChart separates out the renderable series from the data series. So what we're going to do is use the data series now to add some data to our renderable series. There we have it. We've created a scatter data series and a line data series. These are both of type XY data series, and we've appended 1,000 points to them with X and Y values. And now we're assigning the line data to line renderable series dot data series, and the scatter renderable series dot data series gets the scatter data. Let's go ahead and run our project now. You can see that we've now got a chart with two series on it. So we've got the scatter chart and the line series, and now our zooming and panning will work. So as you zoom in, it'll zoom into the chart, and double clicking resets back to the extent of the chart. This concludes the first 3 tutorials in the SciChart WPF series, referencing SciChart DLLs, creating a SciChart surface, adding some simple zoom and pan functionality, and adding some series with data to the SciChart surface. If you go onto our website and have a look at the further tutorials, and you can see further reading in order to learn more about this powerful tool. If you have any questions and need help, please feel free to contact us either at scichart.com/questions or support.scichart.com.